What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Uber Adventures. I'm John, and today we are taking a look at the Wildwood 29 V-Bud, which it is perfect for all the friends, all the family, and a lot of people. This is not your ideal couples coach. This is your ideal, I got some young ones, I got some older ones, so this is perfect for that. But first, I want to thank everybody that supported me and have subscribed to me. Thank you so much. But let's jump into this. Oh yeah, and before we do, I want to say that I am a salesperson here at a great outdoor RV center in Cumby, Texas. So if you're in the market for an RV, all my contact information will be down in the description below. All right, let's start from the very front. So we have Wildwood Forest Rivers logo, big and bold in the very front, which actually looks really good on this RV. Some logos look like they look better on a beer can than on the side of an RV, so this is actually pretty good. You have fiberglass on the front, and then you have a rock protector right there. You have your battery shut off right here, and then of course you have your battery here, 2 propane tanks, and then you got your front tongue jack, which is good for 3,500 pounds. Obviously it's lit, and of course you can go up and down. And then you have a, let's see if I can read it, I think that's 2 5/16 ball. It doesn't have it listed, but that's what my guess would be. And then coming around this way, so we have electric jacks, or stabilizers rather, front and back of course. And then right here you have a place to hook up a solar panel. I like it when they use these much nicer quality covers. You have a nice place to hook up solar. And then coming above that, this is actually one of the larger pass-through storages I see, especially on a travel trailer. So it bows out in the front with the curve. Cool echo in here. It's all boxed off, and you can see where it's attached to the, I believe that's the bed above it. So really cool. So let's keep on coming down. You have an awning that sits almost perfectly. Let me back up so we can see this. We have an awning that almost goes perfectly in the center of the RV itself, and it does cover up your front door, which is very, very nice. You also have a step above by MoRide. Coming further down, let's see what our tire sizes are. You have a 255/70 R15. Very nice. Open this up. You have a cooktop and an Everchill mini fridge for the kids or for the adult that needs a beer. Especially if you're camping in Texas, sometimes it gets so hot, it'd be really nice. And then right next to that, I believe this is your tank fill, so your fresh water tank, and then you have a spray port. These are typically pressurized water spray ports, so those are always nice to have. Oh, it's a Suburban furnace. I can barely see with this mesh on there, which is good. These are mud daubers or dirt dauber covers, so those are always nice to have. And then coming down, you have 2 speakers, a place to plug in, and your coax hookup. So that means there might be a place to hook up they might sell a bracket for your TV right there. And then I'm not sure. I'm guessing a 6 gallon hot water tank right there. You also have your rear stabilizer, and this is a bunkhouse, so that is going to be the top bunk of the bunk room area. And of course the awning is lit up as well, as you can see. Coming to the back, you have your spare tire, you have a rear bumper. All the tail lights, all the lights around it are going to be LED, of course. And then that's going to be your other window for your bunk right there. And of course, it's pre-wired for your backup camera. Coming down here, you have your cable satellite hookup, which I like that they put these like strong covers over everything. It's just an extra added bonus to me. You have your black tank flush and your city water connection. This is a 50 amp system. So you have 2 ACs on this RV. And I'll show you this a little bit later, but you have a back door because there's a bunk room, but they make it easy to store things in it. It's not really to get into, obviously. The door is awfully small and it's very high up, so. But if you have things to load, this is a perfect way to do that. On the slide itself, you have two huge windows, which look fantastic, along with the Wildwood logo again. Coming down, you see your sewer outlets. And then you have the other side to your pass-through storage. Oh, it's locked up. It's the same thing on the other side. All right, guys, so we covered the outside. Let's go in. All right. Before we go in, I do want to point out something. We do plan on repairing this. This was torn. I'm not sure how, because it doesn't seem like they had any pets in here. So obviously kids can do the same thing, but we are going to replace that. So don't worry about that. So from the ground, you have 3 steps. The 4th step gets you into the RV. Give you a general idea of the space. And we'll start in the back. All right, so you have a Coleman Mach air conditioning back here, which will freeze out this room, especially if you have the door completely shut. You have a pocket door right here. Right next to that, you have a light switch, and you have 2 USB ports. So you have 2 places to sleep up top. Obviously, you probably want to put feet right here in the middle where the heads are not going to be. So head would be here, head would be there, and then they just kind of meet in the middle. And then you have a queen size bed, I want to say, below, which this can actually store away. And I will actually show you how that's done here in a second. Let's just go over the rest of the stuff. And then right here, and all of these little Tupperwares, or whatever you want to call these storage containers, come with it. They're all over the RV, and I'll keep on show you them as we go. And then you do have another USB-A hookup right here. And then you have a place to hook up a TV right here. 4 nice bright lights in this room alone, so everybody can see, no problem. And then you have your fuse panel on the very bottom right there. And then you can see the door right here, which I'm going to hook up. I'm going to put my camera out back, so you can see as I stow this away. So let's do that.
1 eternity later.
All right, hope y'all can see me. So you have, it says first bunk down, last bunk up, and then the other one says last bunk down, first bunk up. So we're going to put this bunk up first, just like the instructions say it. So now that bunk's out of the way, and then we're going to do this one. Yeah, that one takes a little bit more muscle. All right, now we're going to store this mattress out of the way. It folds in the very center. There we go. That should be stored away just fine. I'll get up there and do a little bit better. There we go. So I weigh 240, so this can handle quite a bit of weight. And I'm going to use this handle down here to lift up. And there you go. You have yourself a couch. You can watch TV, you can relax, or you can even take a nap right here. But this is actually really awesome to have, and you can store things by putting stuff from outside to in here. You have storage underneath, so super, super nice. All right, so we're back in here. So first bunk down, again, you can see where it says first bunk down, last bunk up, and then same for over here, it says last bunk down, first bunk up. So we're gonna put this bunk down. Takes a lot less, man, that's heavy duty. I would like to know the rating of that. I feel like you could put anybody on that thing. Go grab John Goodman to sit on it. And then other one comes down. So you have your 2 windows right here. And there you go. So you don't even have to use that space. You could always just store stuff in here by your pass-through right there. So lots of options in here. And of course you can always close this door. Bam. And you'll still have a little bit of area underneath, so if lights are on or anything like that, you can know if kids are moving around and all that kind of stuff. So that's always a huge plus. All right. So we're going to focus on this first slide right here. The first thing I want to point out is the accent lighting above it. I actually really like that. It's on its own switch, which is going to be right here. So if I flip it, it goes out, comes back on. I really like that. It's just something added. Doesn't need to be there, but it's nice to have. And then, of course, you have your U-shaped dinette, which is very nice. A lot of people are asking for this right now, especially with the bunk rooms and everything, because a lot of them are still coming with your 2 chairs on each side, and then you have a table in the middle. So this one's more popular, and of course this also turns into a huge bed, so you can sleep 2 more people pretty easily right here. And of course this bed turns into a single, 1 adult, maybe 2 kids, so that's really cool. You do have storage down here. Let's get down here, open this up on both sides. Of course it's the same, and then you get more of this storage containers, which is very nice to have. And it just closes with magnets. And then scooching along on my knees, which hurts. Ow, I just got a rock in my knee. This is held up by magnets as well. And it's got hinges across it. Lots of storage underneath. So there we go. And the other nice thing are, I don't know what these are called, so if somebody in the comments can let me know. So if you were to pull this down, a lot of issues are, it still lets light off the edges. This prevents that. This takes up all that extra light, so that's really nice to have. I really like that. Most of your high-end don't even have these things. I really appreciate that, especially when you're trying to watch a movie or something at night. And especially if you're in a park, if you're in a place where, you know, people are at and there's lights and everything outside, you know, like street lights or whatever, that's really nice to have. And then we'll come back over here. You have your thermostat for your air conditioning, which is another Coleman Mach in here, which is very nice to have. And then a huge pantry. So a lot of times with these big bunks where you can sleep small army, they never have enough room to store the food to feed them. So this is really nice to have. Coming on over, we have an Everchill 12-volt refrigerator. Freaking awesome. And then of course you have a place to put your Cokes and everything. Really nice, really perfect for something this size. And then of course you have a freezer. And it's got turbo cooling. Don't know what that means, but it says frost free, so that's even nicer. Coming on down, we have a Greystone microwave, traditional, with a turntable. Coming down here, you have a Greystone vent fan with a light. Let's see here. Okay, so it's one of those very blue LEDs. And then let's see how loud. Get my microphone. It's not that bad. And then another Greystone 3-burner top, and your oven, it lights up, but it does not turn red, so just be forewarned. Plenty of space in here. And then turn off the light that way. And then I love this design on the top cupboards. I really like this design. And it is glass, of course. Oh no, I think that's just like an acrylic. I don't think that's actual glass. Which acrylic is just as good. All honesty, I'd prefer acrylic. Because, I mean, that's what fish tanks are usually made out of. Especially when they start getting super big. So I'm totally for that. You just got to maintain them a little bit. And then we have, oh, sweet, drawers. And they're kind of disguised. I like this. And then all three all the way down. Really nice. I like that a lot. And then you have probably a place for a trash can more than anything. And you have a double basin acrylic sink. And then you have your Mad Max style faucet in all matte black, which is always nice. Coming around here, you do have 2 plugs right here. And then you have your control panel up here. You have your battery, your fresh black and gray tanks. Then you have a water pump, water heater, your inside lights, and your awning lights, your slide out and your awning slide, or awning button, whatever you want to call it. Coming around over here, you have a place to hang clothes, or jackets rather. And then you have your TV. It comes with a mount, it doesn't have a TV. It has a pass-through right here that will come under here and out. And then you have your coax hookups, a plug, and a place to hook up your Wi-Fi. It's pre-wired for it. And then you have a pass-through to get the wire from your Furrion. I got the wire in my hand. You just got to pull it through. Furrion soundbar. And then below that you have a gray stone fireplace. Like right now I have it set to the ambiance, which I didn't know this could change colors. Look at that. I like that. I like that bright white rocks. Those look really cool. All right, let's go to the bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. That's usually something you don't normally say. So this light right here does not have a switch. You just have to push the button in the middle. Not much of a deal. I guess that is a switch. So opening this door, you have a corner shower, which I like because you have the skylight in there. So let's open this thing up. Oh, of course, somebody had to put this on there. All right. There you go. Very nice. Very clean too. So I'm 5'7". Let's see if we can get an angle from here to here's. Oh wow, that's about a foot. I mean, if you're this close to it, you're not going to be comfortable anyways. But if you're 6'6", it might not be so comfortable. Maybe 6'7", 6'8". So yeah, I mean, to be fair, are you really comfortable anywhere? Most of the times I doubt it. And then you have places to hook. You have your toilet, which is plastic. And then it looks like they actually covered up for insulation reasons the vent fan right here. And then coming over here, you have another place to hook. I like these. These are very subtle and not overbearing. Place to put your towel or your your hand towel. I guess that's right. You have a very nice mirror with a medicine cabinet behind it. Coming down, you have an acrylic sink with a brushed aluminum looking faucet and a plug behind it. And then, oh, they still give you quite a bit of space right here. That's very nice to have. There you go. And then you have more storage right here. Things like if you want to keep your toothbrush and toothpaste over here, you can definitely do that. Plenty of space. I like that. Yeah, this is actually really, really nice. Very nice. And then you have your light switch for the bathroom. And then coming out, this is going to be the main bedroom. So okay, so I took this on trade. They actually bought the 391 RKF. I'll make it to where you can see that video. That's the big, it's called It's Just Huge, or It's Huge. That's the video. They watched that and they decided to purchase this. So, or they traded this in for it. So, all right. So I'm going to come over here. There's actually quite a bit of space, and I would leave this mattress on. This thing is awesome. They were an older couple, so you don't have to worry about gross stuff. And then you have a place to hang, and then you have a place you can store things because it passes through right by the bed. kind of interesting. Same over there. You have 2 USB plug-ins on each side. You can see it over there by the window. And then you have storage up top, again with this acrylic. Yeah, I think that's still, yeah, that's acrylic. All right. You have a TV right there, very well put. And it's funny because this is Scepter. I have 3 monitors for my computer setup. That's Scepter brand. I like this brand. I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna take that, but they were like, no, you can't. So, and then coming over here, you have an actual little closet. I would have rather had place to hang. And then over here, just put the little storage areas, you know. So, and then of course you have storage underneath. Let's lift that up. This bed makes it a little bit harder to open up, but you can see the pass-through right there. And then you do have little cubbies right there to put stuff in. I love this RV. A big old bed. This is about a queen. I want to say this is a queen. You have to have it all the way pushed up. Otherwise your door will not shut because that's how plush it is. But it will shut like that. My bad. But yeah. Guys, whoever wants this RV, it's going to go fast. We just got it. Link down in my contact information will be down in the description. I'm going to go over the specs right now. All right, let's go over the specs. The length of this RV is 36.33 feet. The width is 8 feet. The height is 11.25 feet. And the interior height is 6.67 feet. The dry weight is 7,728 pounds. The payload capacity is 1,982 pounds. The hitch weight is 910 pounds. You have 1 fresh water tank, which is 40 gallons, 1 gray water tank, which is 60 gallons, and 1 black water tank, which is 30 gallons. You have 2 propane tanks that are 20 pounds apiece, which gives you a combined total of 40 pounds. You have 1 awning. It is 18 feet in length. This RV can sleep 10 people, which is insane. Your air conditioning units are 13,500 BTUs, and your water heater tank capacity is 6 gallons. That pretty much covers everything. Back to me. All right, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and until next time, bye.